Hey guys, so I asked you over on Twitter I asked you over on Twitter whether you guys liked the voiceover videos or the Aaaaall videos, and the majority said Aaaaall. So I am going to be switching to Aaaaall for as many videos as I can. Sometimes it's just not possible to shoot the Aaaaall because busy or whatever. The reason I switched to voiceover just a couple videos ago, it was a very short switch, but I did. The reason was because it's hard to shoot this kind of Aaaaall because I have to wait till night. I haven't done much testing with like whether it looks okay if it's daytime and I shoot this where like light's coming through. And also people are much quieter in my family when it's night because people are going to bed. So that's why I switched to voiceover, because voiceover I can just write the script and then record it in like one take and it's super quick. But I really do enjoy doing Aaaaall, and apparently you guys do too, so I'm going to be switching to that for the foreseeable future. So for this video, we're going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys over on Twitter just a couple questions, or not a couple questions. I asked you to ask me questions, and here are your questions. So Recoded asks, what got you into photography and cinematography? Well, I never was really into cinematography at all until the past 2 years. Photography, I did it a little bit. I kind of enjoyed it, but not really. My mom kind of tried to push me into photo, and it was not really something that I was super excited about. Then in mid-2016, I started following Peter McKinnon, and this was way before he hit 100,000 even. This was like when he was like a half or quarter that size. And just the way he did photo and video got me excited. And you know, human nature, we like to imitate, and this was someone that I want to imitate. I want to make photo and video that cool. And then around the same time, I started thinking about movies and TV shows and how they can elicit a emotional response in someone. And obviously, you know, when you see a great movie, you like want to be in that universe or in that world. And obviously, well, you really can't unless it's like a really realistic movie that could totally happen. And so the next best thing is sort of being a creator of that kind of story. So like writing the story or filming the story or acting in the story. And I'm not really an actor. Sometimes I wonder if I should try it out maybe one time. But I do love video because around the same time, you know, the Peter McKinnon thing. So I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to make videos that make people excited, cry, laugh, that sort of thing. So basically those two things kind of together got me really excited about photo and video. And I watched Peter McKinnon like religiously for the past, you know, year and a half now. And so I've learned so much just from his channel. So if you want to learn this kind of stuff, definitely go back and just watch as many videos of his as you can, because he just teaches so much in each of his videos. But yeah, so that's basically the long and short of it. Wait, what's short of it? I guess that was just the long of it. Okay, so RJ White asks, what drives you to be a filmmaker and what's your dream camera? So I just answered that first part. Dream camera. So right now I'm shooting on an 80D. This is a 3-year-old camera? No, 2-year-old camera. It's, you know, not new, but it's not super old. It shoots in 1080p up to 60 FPS or 30p or 24p. So it's not like a great slow motion camera. It doesn't shoot in 4K, but that's okay because my computer can't even handle 4K editing. So that's great. But dream camera, you know, ignoring the fact that my computer can't handle anything above 1080p. It's not a RED. It's more along the lines of a 1DX Mark II. The reason for that is because that camera is a great photo and video camera. The RED, it's not really built for taking stills. I don't even know if it can. Probably can, but you know, it's not really built for that. You know, it's built primarily for filmmaking. And I love photo and video. So something like the 1DX Mark II, which has great video and, well, that's debatable, I guess, but it's pretty good video and great photo capabilities. It's a full frame sensor. The ISO goes way up, so you can shoot in really low light situations. It shoots 1080p 120, shoots 4K 60, although 4K isn't the greatest codec, but you know, it's a pretty well-rounded camera. That said, it's a 2-year-old camera, so presumably they're going to be releasing the Mark III, maybe? I'd love to see what comes in that camera. But yeah, right now it would be the 1DX Mark II because it's Canon with Canon's color science as well as, you know, good photo and video. Okay, I'm probably gonna mispronounce your name. Nikhil Johnson asks, how do you keep staring straight into the camera and not forget what you say? Well, fun story. I don't know if you've noticed, but if you watch some of my videos and pay close attention to the A-roll, so specifically the A-roll videos, not the ones where I've done voiceover, because obviously you wouldn't be able to tell, but for the A-roll videos, I don't remember what I have to say. I'll script, some videos I've scripted, some I've just outlined. I prefer outlining, but most of the time I don't remember what to say. And I'll stumble all over my words, and yeah, I'll have to do take after take. So often you'll see like me talking and then me jump like this. I try not to do jump cuts a whole lot because they don't look very great in A-roll, but it's a little bit hard for me to do these long continuous takes. But yeah, so basically, most of the time I'll be recording the video, I'll make a mistake, I'll re-record that, try to go over that. If I can't, well, I'll make the mistake, or if I leave a pause, then I'll, cut it to the next part where I'm talking. So it sounds like I've just like, recorded the whole thing in one take, but no, that is not the case. Most of you probably noticed those cuts, but those of you who haven't, that's kind of what's happening right now. Ideally, I could do just a one take kind of thing, but that's really not possible right now. But I'm working to get there. Okay, so next question is by, I'm gonna mess up this name again, Prasenjit Banerjee. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Anyway, they ask, are you happy without customization like launchers or widgets on your iPhone X? No, I wish I could rearrange things. I wish I could, use icon packs, things like that, but the benefits of the iPhone X currently still outweigh, they still outweigh what I could have on Android, at least right now. Pixel 3 might change that, the Central Phone 2 might change that, but for now, the Red Hydrogen 1, which was like just announced when it's gonna come out, that might be tempting, we'll see. But right now, iPhone X, I still enjoy it. I wish I could install launchers, but I can't. Widgets, you technically can, because there's that like widget pane on the side of the iPhone X home screen. Obviously, you can't put that in the rest of the home screen. It's like, localized to just one page. But yeah, so I wish there was more customization, but yeah, I still like the iPhone X. Okay, our last question. Lumic Creative asks, will the outro that I designed for you be included in this video? Well, obviously.